Hey team, it works. It's Mike here of the Mike and Angie team. I am sitting in the Jeep right now. I did stop driving. I was going to try to get this done at the gym, but I didn't really have time to do it. So this is the most peace and quiet I can seem to find in a day. If this works out and people like it, I will do more of these. The goal is just to try to give you something that'll help you out in your business. I just want to talk about a couple things here from maybe a motivational standpoint. I personally believe that building your It Works business is 90%, if not even maybe 99%, is, between the temples. This isn't, rocket surgery, okay? It's not a complicated thing. This is just a matter of what you believe about yourself, your abilities, and what you're going to do. Some of you have been in a month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months, and you might not have a loyal customer yet. You might not have signed up any distributors yet. And I would say that's okay, but it's not okay. The reason why it's not okay, not to be negative, and that's not really a negative statement. It's not okay because it doesn't help you. You might be losing motivation right now. You might start believing you can't do this. And I'm not here to give you a rah-rah speech. This is more about a couple things that I want you to understand. The first thing is the difference between successful people and either unsuccessful or just people that live a life of mediocrity are people out there that simply do one thing, and that's take action. Take action. You just have to keep moving forward. So if you've been sitting around or doing your daily job, whatever it is that you do for a living, and at nighttime you're looking at your It Works business, you're going, I haven't signed anybody up and nobody's getting on board, or you might be just doing a bunch of Facebook posts and nobody's really responding. That's because, quite honestly, you're not doing anything. You're not taking action. See, the Facebook posting is fine. You should do that absolutely every single day. You've got to use, social media. It is what we have to do. But it's more of a marketing method. That's just kind of getting the word out. And you will sign up LCs and distributors from Facebook. But in my humble but accurate opinion, this is a face-to-face business. You've got to get out in the street. There is nothing new in the world of, I hate to say sales, but you got to get out and share the information. You have to get face to face. You got to blitz. Blitzing is handing out your calling card, ladies and gentlemen. It's what I do. It's this crazy rap thing. You have to give it to people. What are they going to do? Throw it in the trash? Fine, throw it in the trash. Or they could just take it and walk away and go, Or they might actually contact you, and even better, it might strike up a warm conversation. What's a warm conversation? Someone that says, what is this? And then bam, now it's on. You simply have an elevator pitch, tell them what it is. All right. Try to set an appointment, try to make, a time to go wrap them if that's what they want. Send them to your website to go ahead and buy the product, whatever it is. You have to get face to face. You have to take action. And if you're afraid of doing that, let's get over the fear. They're not going to bite you. Okay. Somebody could these days. I get that. So be careful. Keep your distance. But in all honesty, no one's going to bite you. Honestly, what's the worst they can do? Taking action. Have you ever thought in your lifetime about a product and you sat there on your couch and said, you know what? Everybody would buy this product. I would sell millions of dollars worth. Remember the pet rock? I would sell millions of dollars of this product, and I just think it's a great idea. And then you go to bed and you don't do anything. And 6 months later, you walk into the store and what do you see sitting on the shelf? Your product. Somebody stole your idea. Now, what was the difference? What was the difference in you thinking about it and somebody else thinking about it? Well, you could say, well, it's because they had a bunch of money or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, typically it has nothing to do with intellect, has nothing to do with money, has nothing to do with anything other than one word and one word only, and that is action. The person that has that product sitting on the shelf took action, and you didn't. You didn't take action. Folks, Tony Robbins calls that personal power. Take your personal power, which is nothing more than the ability to take action. That's one point. The second point is communication. The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your communication. Now, everybody doesn't have to go out and become a communication expert. That's not the point. The point is, if you're communicating to people and not getting the desired result, then instead of you sitting there going and saying, well, that's just their stuff. That's not their stuff. It's your stuff. If you're trying to communicate a point, whether it's buy a wrap, buy a product, become a distributor, the opportunity, why you should do this, and you're not getting any results, We have got to work on your communication. You are communicating not correctly. We got to figure that out. So the quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your communication. Get that figured out, el pronto, and your life will change. Now you can change the word life and put anything in there you want. The quality of your marriage is directly related to the quality of your communication. The quality of your business is directly related to the quality of your communication. The quality of anything in your life is related to communication. And you know, communication is only 7% verbal. All right. Everything else, 38% is nonverbal. You know, it's intonation, tonality, things like that. How you're speaking to people. You got to work on your communication skills. All right. Speak to people, tell them what it is. And 9 times out of 10, all you have to do to be a better communicator is just tell them who you are, what you do, and ask them to do business with you. The biggest reason salespeople fail is because they fail to ask people to do business with them. And then after that, the next reason why they fail majorly is because of 2 words, and those words are follow up. You got to follow up with people. Pleasantly persistent. If our upline, Matt and Alicia, had not been pleasantly persistent for 2 years about the It Works opportunity, we wouldn't be sitting here. And you know what I am? You know what Angie is? I am what's called an FBD. An FBD. Future Black Diamond. That's right. I'm an FBD. I'm a future Black Diamond, and so are you if you want to be, but I can't control your beliefs. One quick story. Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders was 65 years old, 65, before he ever even dreamed up Kentucky Fried Chicken. He retired at 65, got his first Social Security check, and it was for $95. $95. And he said, this ain't going to work. $95 ain't going to work. So he sat back and he thought, what do I have? What do I have? I have a chicken recipe. So he came up with this crazy idea. He would go out and meet with a restaurant owner and say, check it out. I don't want you to buy my chicken recipe. I'm going to give it to you. And all I want from you in return is every time you sell a piece of chicken with my recipe, give me a small percentage of the profit. That's all. Just a very small percentage. And, you know, of course, the restaurant owner said, great, I'm so glad you came in here. What a perfect idea. They said, you're a crazy dude in a white suit and a crazy beard. You need to get your butt out of here. I've got my own chicken recipe. Your brain is fried. That's what they said. So Colonel Sanders could have just, tucked his tail and ran and went home and said, it was kind of a stupid idea anyway. Why am I trying? The question is, how many people, how many restaurant owners did Colonel Sanders go to and ask to do this before he got his first yes? Any guesses? I'll give you a chance to think about it. 1,009. That's right. Not 100, not 500, 1,009 no's before he ever got his first yes. Some of you are giving up in this business after your 3rd no. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to flip this around for you and kind of freak you out here. Here's your job. Your job is to go out every day and find as many no's as you can get. You're never going to get a yes until you start finding the no's. Get excited about it. Get excited about it. And I would be willing to bet if you ask 20 to 25 people every single day, tell them about the It Works opportunity, tell them what they can do with it, and ask them to do business with you, 2 out of approximately 25 contacts, good quality contacts, will do business with you within the next 2 weeks. That's a fact. That's my recipe. It's not a chicken recipe, but I think it works. Colonel Sanders had a chicken recipe. What do you have? You have the greatest recipe of all time. It's called network marketing, and you have the best company out there, which is It Works, and it does work. Angie and I have been in for, we got in December, didn't even do anything for a month. And in about 4 to 5 months now, we have over 20 distributors in our downline, and we are cruising nowhere but up. It is time for you to get excited, get fired up. You need help? We're here for you. Make comments if you need to, private message myself or Angie. We will do whatever it takes to help you build your It Works business. So get excited. Let's grow this team. I want to see everybody promoting like crazy. If you have any questions, let me know. And if this is effective and you like it, I will keep doing these. Otherwise, I will see you at the top.